We're going to go to a high school kid, Emoni Bates of Michigan, who was just named the Gatorade High School Player of the Year as a sophomore. Okay, nobody's ever done that. LeBron James didn't do that. And Emoni Bates has announced his intention to play college basketball for however long he plays college basketball at Michigan State. Wilbon, given the climate that we're in, kid wants to be a pro. That's his sole goal, is to play in the NBA. What are the chances he ever actually plays for Michigan State?
Well, Tony, a lot of that is going to depend entirely out of his hands, and it's going to depend entirely on what the players do, players and management in the NBA. What do they want the rule to be? What's going to be negotiated? What's going to be collectively bargained? So look, if the rule is you can come straight from high school, then I would say not at all. If the rule is you have to be 19 and you have to be out a year, then he's got some options, which don't even include Michigan State, like playing in anywhere in the world, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia. Or you could play in the G League, which is another option. I don't know that this kid at the top of the food chain is going to play for whatever the available monies are in the G League. But, Tony, there's so many options, and we can't know what's going to be available or not available to this kid and others in 2 to 3 years. We can't know that.
Yeah. I mean, it's an unknown factor. It's a nice story in the sense that the kid says he wants to stay home. It's a nice story in the sense that he wants to play for Tom Izzo, and most people in college basketball really like Tom Izzo. But I watched a piece on this kid. I watched an interview with this kid in which he said his goal right now, he's sophomore, he's about to be a junior in high school. He's a kid, he's a baby. His goal is to be the greatest basketball player of all time, and he didn't mind saying that. Now he's going to school at what appears to be a total basketball academy, a school that exists so that its basketball team can go all over the country, if not all over the world, to simply play basketball. So, Mike, to me, he's a pro now. He's a pro now, and he's a little kid. Somebody's going to come around if he's real good, and they're going to offer him a lot of money on sneaker deals or endorsement deals, a lot of money that may preclude him going to college at all. So
not anymore.
I don't think it's a slam dunk.
Not anymore. A shoe company can give him all kinds of money, and he can still go play for Tom Izzo.
He can keep the money. So that's the new deal. Yeah. That's the new NCAA deal.
You're
you can
like
keep the money.
The shoe company can say, we want this kid. We want his face on T-shirts on the side of our shoe. Let's go. And the NCAA has no power to stop him from doing that anymore.
So what I was thinking about is, like, because my immediate reaction was, you know how I feel about this. If he wants to play, let him play. That he could end up being Moses Malone. That Moses Malone signed with the University of Maryland, but he went to the ABA. Like he was delivered, except that he wasn't delivered, and he played. And I thought, who is this like? Gymnasts. The gymnasts are young. They're, they're in high school. And they gym every day. That's what they do. And nobody seems to get angry. They don't get angry at the gymnasts. But in basketball, people go, what is he doing? It's just, to me, it's no slam dunk he'll ever play at Michigan State.
No, it's no slam dunk. We don't know. We just don't know what he's going to do. No. I'd like to see him play in my conference. I'd like to see him play in my building in Evanston, but that may not be happening.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.